Royal Flush Girls Hangout. Packed crowd here this evening in Jacksonville. Action on Chris, the Floridian. All his buddies in the audience here tonight. He's going to move it up to 250 to go. Ryan now next to Axe. He's got a real hand. Pair of jacks.
Yeah, he's capping his cards. You don't want to just call where you entice the big blind to call. And turns out the big blind's got a hand as well, but Ryan doesn't know it. He is going to 3-bet it to 700,000 here.
Raise.
Brian, the wine man, has ace king. He says raise.
So he is going to 4-bet it here with the ace king.
1.9.
Oh, wow. Close to 2 million. Chris out.
Well, Chris just hoping these two guys clash for all the dough here.
All in? I call.
All in and call. There it is.
Come on, baby, one time.
So a big pot here, over 8.2 million in this pot. Whoever wins it will be the chip leader. And if Ryan's two jacks stand up, he'll be the monster chip leader playing heads up for the title.
Coins are flipping. First three are coming. Here we go. It's a jack 9-7. 3 of a kind for Ryan.
He got very unlucky, Vince, because now Brian knows he needs to catch 2 runners to make it straight. A queen and 10 will win it. An 8 of 10 will split it.
That was a choke.
Oh, man, the wineman gets his grapes stomped on with that flop. Oh, his family and friends disappointed. 2 cards to come.
Well, it's not some kind of straight card. That's going to do it for Brian Reinert.
Turn card. It's a 3 of diamonds. It's over.
So Brian Reinert, the wine consultant, is heading to the bar now to have a glass or two. But Vince, take your hat off to him.
For most Americans, their memory of online poker is stuck in the past. A desert filled with unsafe options or no option at all. Well, not anymore. ClubWPT Gold is bringing poker back to America. It's a sweepstakes model website sweeping the nation, and it's available to try out now. Sign up now using code YouTube and enjoy the return of safe online poker to America.
Earnings in poker.
It would be the biggest win in Tony's career. A WPT title will look very good on his resume.
All right. And Jakamo, with a pair of jacks, has raised. Makes it 35,000 to go.
Zoltan out. Man, Marvin with 2 5s. No doubt in my mind he's going to play him. Just a matter if he's going to raise with him or not. If he does, it could spell big trouble for him.
With the button, no, just calls. Severin out, and Tony Dunst has picked up a big hand, ace king.
Well, Tony's not going to call.
Yep.
He makes it 125,000 to go. Jakamo might be thinking he's trying to make a squeeze play or something, but I've got jacks. He's got aces, kings, or queens. Good luck to him.
Yep. Giacomo's gone all in. He gets Marvin to go out. And Tony will make this call, of course.
Well, Tony can well afford to make the call. He does so. And we have a race. Ace King versus 2 jacks.
Yeah, WPT champ Giacomo Fondero in front with the jacks. We flop up queen 9-4. Not good for Tony right there. Giacomo out in front with the jacks.
Jakamo at risk. He wants to capture a WPT title. For the second time, he must win this pot. So far, so good. If the deuce comes on the turn, Tony Dunst must catch an ace or a king on the river to eliminate Jakamo from this tournament.
The Italian Giacomo with a big chance to double up. With 1 card to go, let's take a peek at the river. It's a deuce.
So Jakamo is going to double up here. His hopes for a second WPT title still intact as he takes down that pot, wins the race against Tony Dunst.
All right, to the table we go. Who will become a WPT champion here tonight at Borgata? We will see. Action going to Ophir Moore, cash game star. He goes out.
750.
And now Dwight Pilgrim with a pair of ducks makes it 750,000 to go. But look at this, right behind him, Kia with a pair of jacks.
Now, this could spell big trouble for Dwight here. Kia has more chips than Dwight and has an overpair. He's got the 2 jacks.
No raise.
He is going to raise it.
Like he should.
See how much more he's going to bet.
1.5 more.
Wow.
That's another $1.5 million for Dwight to make this call.
I'm all in.
But he's going back over the top all in.
Well, this could spell doom for Dwight Pilgrim right here.
Because it has to be called first. You think it's pretty automatic, though.
$8 million altogether.
Like it or not, you got to call with a pair of jacks.
You would like that, huh? If I call.
Ophir would like to see him call.
Sitting out there, looking pretty.
You cannot lay this hand down. If a guy's got aces, kings, or queens, good luck to him.
Please call.
How about the moxie to come back over the top, all in with just deuces?
Well, he's thinking his opponent might have something like ace-9 or ace-10 where he can get away from the hand. Even if he's got a small pair, he might throw it away. But he's got 2 jacks. He cannot throw this away, Vince.
Well, especially against a player like Dwight, who mixes it up. He can be playing with anything. I mean, this is, in my opinion, pretty automatic.
Well, it's 100% automatic. The guy's got aces or kings here, you just beat.
Yeah.
But even if you lose this pot, you still got almost $6 million in chips to play with. Not like you're out of the tournament.
All right. Let's see if he does the right thing. He will be pleased with himself if he does. The former electrical engineer just troubled by this.
Well, Vince, he will be disconnecting the wires if he lays this hand down.
You win.
Wow. He's going to lay it down. This is shocking.
Can you beat 7 high?
Yeah.
Choose one.
Can you beat 7 high?
I don't care. Go ahead.
Oh, I found a deuce.
Oh, man.
Oh, he showed him a deuce.
Action going to Sohail.
Well, it's on the action, man. Here he looks down at a pair of 6s. Well, we've seen all these weird hands he's played. Can't imagine he's going to throw a pair away.
No. 52 years old, a poker professional.
1-6.
What a gambling style he has. He's getting chips out, making it 160,000 to go.
Over to Chuck Kim. Looks down at an ace-7 offsuit.
Home game specialist. He goes out.
Hilbert folds as well.
And now the chip leader, Bobby Sewer, picking up a pair of jacks just when you need them.
Well, you don't want to just call here because then you price the blinds in where they might call as well. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't just come right over the top.
I raise.
And indeed, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he says raise. Like you're supposed to. Let's see how much.
Make it 550,000.
Ooh, 550,000 to go. Tyler going out, Allen as well.
So back around to Sohail. And Vince, he's actually got 3 options now that you couldn't fault any one of the 3. He can actually make this call. He could come over the top for all his chips, or he could throw his hand away.
I'll call.
He's taking option A. He's going to make the call.
Yeah, we're building a good pot here. 6s up against jacks.
Sure is a good pot. $1.2 million in the pot right now.
Here's our flop.
And the flop comes 8-5-4.
I'm all in.
Gives Sohail a gut shot straight draw to go along with his pair, and he moves all in.
Oh, he's taking the play away.
Now, Vince, to me, it's a pretty simple call to make. It's like ABC poker here. You can't put your opponent on aces, kings, or queens, or he'd re-raise you before the flop. If he flopped the nut straight here, or a set, for example, he's going to check to the re-raiser and try to trap him for some more money.
If Sohail really did flop a set or a straight, would he push it all in? No, he wouldn't want to chase away his player.
Vince, I think if you're sitting in Bobby's seat, you have to put him on 5-6 or 7-8.
This is so sick.
Where he has a pair and a gut shot straight draw. That's exactly the scenario. You're a big favorite in this spot. You just quickly say call.
Or make a crying call if you have to, but put the money in, Bobby.
Well,
You want me to call you? Come on, Sohail, you've been so active all day. Talk to me. All day long. If I win this,
well, you'll be a monster chip leader if you win this pot.
The Californian, 47 years old,
what do you want me to do?
asking the
What do you
wife.
want me to do?
They haven't seen his hand, but rule number 1 in poker, you can't ask anybody for advice.
Time.
Look at this.
Who called the clock?
Sohail has called the clock on him. That means he wants the tournament director to come over and give the guy 1 minute to act on his hand or he's going to kill it.
Now, Mike, this is an obvious tell. Usually when a guy isn't that strong, he's going to call a clock on a player, because if he is truly very strong, you want him to take all the time in the world. You know,
You're
take
right.
your time.
Give him all day to call.
This is an obvious tell. Will Bobby Sewer be able to figure it out?
Well, I'll be shocked if he doesn't, Vince.
Well, this is the sickest laydown I'm ever going to lay down. I fold.
He's going to fold
He
it.
laid down 2 jacks. I am shocked by that laydown.
And look at this, Sohail.
Well, he's proud of his all-in bet there, because that's probably why I won this pot. And in my mind, Bobby Sewer played that hand like it smells in the sewer. It stinks.
And look at Sohail's going to show the sixes, the complete disgust of Bobby Sewer.
For most Americans, their memory of online poker is stuck in the past. A desert filled with unsafe options or no option at all. Well, not anymore. ClubWPT Gold is bringing poker back to America. It's a sweepstakes model website sweeping the nation, and it's available to try out now. Sign up now using code YouTube and enjoy the return of safe online poker to America.
With 6 players left.
Our former chip leader, Casulet, going away, and now it's on Andrew Badaker, and he's the short stack, and he's picked up a pair of jacks. Just like that for the 24-year-old.
Poker pro out of Vernon, Connecticut.
Former curtain salesman, Mike, and he is going to raise with the jacks.
Actually got in this tournament on a $200 satellite, so he's making quite a parlay.
Now it's on Joe Opaya, and he's got pretty decent king-queen, and he's going to make this call. Joe Sirach with the Doyle Brunson hand, 10 deuce. Won't play that. Our chip leader, Moon Kim, also with the Doyle hand, out.
Over to Habib.
Yep. He's going to squeeze out a 9-3. He gets out of the way.
You know what
so
you're playing roughly? Like 7?
pretty good guess. About 750 left.
Now Boddicker on the short stack at this table. Flop comes ace 10-7 with 2 hearts.
Yeah, jacks, you hate to see the ace pop, but you got to think and make a continuation bet like he does. Nicely done. Bet 65,000.
Well, El Paya has the gut shot straight draw and the king of hearts, which is the key card, as we say.
Makes the call.
9 of diamonds comes off now.
And now Andrew is saying to himself, does this guy have an ace? Oh, he's slowing down. Checks the hand.
Now El Paya checks right behind him.
Down to the river.
Now the board pair of 7s and a heart comes up. So
Wow, I don't like this check. I think you could throw in a value bet, perhaps.
oh, look at this. El Paya, who can't keep his shirt buttoned. Looks like he may take a bluff at this pot. Only way he has a chance to win it, I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, 157,000. And now the young player from Connecticut, 24-year-old Andrew Badaker, with a decision.
Well, Vince, if the guy had a flush draw, he'd played it more aggressive on the flop, I would think.
And if he had an ace, he would have played it more aggressive on the turn. So you think he got to call this as a crying one, but no, he's not going to call.
Well, Boddicker lays it down, so it turns out to be a very nice bet by El Paya on the river there to take down that pot.
Play, he's got ace-5.
When you're playing short-handed poker, ace-5 is a pretty good hand. Chris knows it. He's going to raise it.
120 to go. Anthony Gregg right behind him with a real hand, pair of jacks.
Well, we know he's going to play the pot. The question is he going to call or raise? And he just calls with 2 jacks to camouflage the strength of his hand.
Yeah, Larry and Steven fold their hands, so two-way action, ace-5 up against jacks. Here we go.
Now, flop comes 5-4-4. It looks to be a good flop for Chris. He's got 2 pair with top kicker right now. Again, if you're in Anthony's seat, do you just call or do you raise? He opted to call pre-flop, and he's going to call again on the flop.
Very dangerous. Hoping against hope. Overcard doesn't show up, and it doesn't. Just a 6 of hearts. Pretty benign. And Chris is going to slow down with a check.
Well, Anthony now going to take the lead. He's going to bet $235,000. If you're sitting in Chris's seat, You know, the guy called you before the flop, called you on the flop. So even if he had a 6-7, his 2 6s would now beat your 2 5s. So I'm a little puzzled by this call by Chris Lee here. What hand could he possibly beat?
Well, he has made the call, and a king of hearts on the river. Now there's flushes possible, a big overcard, a pair on the board, and Chris is going to check. Anthony Gregg now can't really like that king popping up there.
Hey, you're just not going to put a guy in a king-queen. He wouldn't be calling all that way.
He's going to bet, nevertheless.
1.4.
But look at this.
Wow, a quick check raised by Chris Lee to 1.4 million. And this is going to put a lot of heat on Anthony Gregg right here. And right now, Anthony's giving him that speech that we've all done at times. Why did I bet that on the river? Now, what do you do if you're Anthony Gregg? Virtually all you can beat is a bluff here.
Well, it's an additional 900,000. This would be the call of the night if he should do so, but not easy.
The guy check raise you with 3 hearts out there, a possible straight and a pair.
Call.
And an overcard. Tough to call, but Anthony Gregg has done it. And he is going to win this pot. What a play by Anthony Gregg right there to make that call with 2 jacks.
And that is Roth Sivayanam. He's got about 12 million. Let's go to the felt.
350.
Action on Jonathan. King 7 makes it 350 to go.
Oh, it just continues here for Rath. The roll I'm talking about in terms of picking up hands. Here he's got 2 jacks.
Raise.
And he is going to 3-bet it. 975,000 now the bet. And Jonathan's got to wonder what's going on. He says, I never seem to win a pot heads up with this guy.
But he will call this. King 7 of spades up against jacks.
And flop comes ace 4 deuce. Neither player happy to see the ace.
But Roth with the jacks, gonna bet 625.
Yeah, makes the continuation bet. Jonathan is going to make the call here, Vince. No hand, no draw. This just a float. Perhaps he's going to try to steal it later on. Now the 8 of hearts comes off. This gives Rath a flush draw to go along with his jacks, and it goes check, check. And now a 10 of spade on the river.
Roth just not trusting that his opponent, maybe he has an ace, he's thinking he checks again.
1.205.
And now the nice strong bet with nothing by Jonathan. And the bet is 1.2 million. And Roth looking very uncomfortable. He's going to muck this.
Wow.
Jonathan is going to show the hand.
Nice hand.
He has just taken out his pocket knife, cut him open, and poured the salt shaker into it.
Still got a full.